Hey everyone, Chloe here, and welcome back to another video. So today's video is a sensitive one. A lot of women are going to get big mad at what this video is about, but this video is a necessary one because this is a quality of life issue. So many women don't learn or understand how their masculine ways, their masculine output have sabotaged their potential until it's too late. And the earlier the better, because too much masculine energy always comes back to bite a woman in the rear end in ways that she could never anticipate. But what we do more often than not is teach our daughters how to be masculine. We model to our daughters how to neglect their looks. We teach our daughters how not to need a man for nothing. And then we wonder why our daughters never get married or become baby mamas or never have children. And then eventually women get older, they hit the wall of no return and become bitter. And a lot of women end up losing the one thing that no one can get back, and that's time. Because no one ever taught them how to harness being a feminine woman to get what they want. And the earlier a woman knows how to be feminine, the better. Women need to understand that too much masculine energy will always backfire. I'm going to say this again. Too much masculine energy, too much masculine output will always backfire. And if this issue isn't talked about more openly with women, especially black women, a lot of black women are going to continue to lose at love, lose at marriage, lose at money, lose at having a provider for themselves and their children. And I want black women to win, but not in the conventional way that they're taught to win. We already know that black women are groomed to be overly self-reliant. We're educated with degrees out the wazoo. We're independent. We work for our check. We pay our bills. Some may tithe, waiting on Jesus to send them a king. And next thing you're an old maid. Or you get caught up in a desperate situation where you end up having a child by a deadbeat, or you wait to the very last minute of your fertility window trying to have a child. So I think it's critical for black women to start having conversations on how masculinity can backfire in their lives. Because without understanding the power of being a feminine woman, black women are doomed at having successful relationships with desirable providers and men of means. And dear listener, the younger you are, the more you can take this wisdom that I'm about to drop and run with it. Because this generation of young women truly needs advocacy when it comes to understanding the power of being feminine and harnessing that power for their own benefit. Because a lot of what women are told and taught about feminism, independence, and self reliance, and a lot of what is modeled to women, particularly black women, can lead them down a destructive path of depression, chronic unhappiness, loneliness, which is happens to be an epidemic, emptiness, and unfulfillment. So we need to start having conversations where the entire picture of what's possible for a woman's life is broken down. So let me start by letting y'all in on a little secret. It's an ugly secret about the ugly side of being an independent woman, an overly self-reliant woman, a woman who proudly boasts about never needing a man. A lot of independent women are miserable. They hate the grind. They hate their boss. They hate the commutes. They hate hitting the pavement. They hate the 9 to 5, the 10 to 6 hours. They hate missing their children. They hate being childless. They hate not having someone to care. They hate not having a family of their own. A lot of women drown themselves in wine and pills and alcoholism and drug abuse. A lot of independent women wish they could be stay-at-home wives and homemakers. Why? Because they're tired all the time. Because they're exhausted. Because they're out of balance. Because they're unfulfilled. And over time, being an independent woman is just overrated because they're tired of burning the candle at both ends of the stick. Because what no one tells you is that it takes so much energy to succeed at being an independent woman. I'm not talking about your career. I'm talking about the effort that you have to put into being an independent person. It takes a lot of masculine energy, a lot of masculine output, and that toxic ambition that black women are encouraged to pursue, it ends up backfiring to the point where most women are miserable. And if they could do it differently, they would. Have you ever noticed that a man of means will marry a waitress, a nanny, or a woman with next to nothing because she's feminine? That's how powerful it is to be a feminine woman. Now, of course, there's always going to be those overpowering, domineering women in their triggered egos that will hop on this video, hop on this channel, arguing about not all women wanting a relationship, and not all women wanting kids, and not all women wanting a family, and not all women wanting to be married. But I already know that not all black women are not going to agree with this message. All black women are not going to be on board with dropping their masculinity. And to that I say, then this video isn't for you. This video is for women who are tired of living in their masculine. This video is for women who want to undo masculine conditioning. This video is for women who are tired of losing because they're living like a masculine women. And this channel is a safe place for black women to learn how to grow into their femininity. It's a space where black women can begin to learn how to undo the damage that is caused by being too masculine. And it's also a safe space where black women can detach from the groupthink of how all black women should be, because too many black women are encouraged to be masculine and live masculine lives at their own expense. And then when that masculinity backfires, they're the ones who get the blame and who have to carry the shame. So let's talk about being a masculine woman and how it backfires. One, it depresses your feminine output. Being masculine destroys your looks, how you carry yourself, your feminine confidence, your juiciness, your sex appeal, your seductive power. All those things that attract men tend to evaporate when a woman is in her masculine. When you're in your masculine, it's like someone threw a bucket of ice water on your vitality. Masculine men are not attracted to masculine women. So when you're a masculine woman, you're pretty much invisible to masculine men. Masculinity backfires on women because it works against women getting what they say they truly want. And while I understand that a lot of what women want varies from person to person, it's subjective. Most women want to be desired. Most women want to be valued. Most women want to be adored. Most women want to be chased. Most women want to be provided for. Most women like attention. Most women want a family of their own. Most women want a man they can admire and respect. Most women want a husband. And masculine energy works against all of that. And when a woman gets to that stage where she's mature and older, this is the stage, quiet is kept, where she wishes she didn't marry that deadbeat and that man that could never provide, or she was the provider. And a lot of older women are not going to tell younger women this, but the older women always wishes that she'd done things differently, because sooner or later, all women hit the wall. And although black women tend to age well because of melanin, black women still age. And I'm sorry, y'all, but some black does crack. All women get to that point of no return where they're aging, their looks fade, they aren't as desired or appealing to men. Younger women are at a higher premium. And this is where a lot of older women get desperate because the pickings are slim, and they get preyed on by bottom of the barrel degenerates. And next thing you know, they're taking care of a bum who's sleeping on their sofa. And that is where the burn of living an overly self-reliant, independent, masculine life really comes back to bite you in the butt. And I would say this is around the age of like 45 and up, and this is the stage where, women are less vulnerable, their hearts are hardened. This is the stage where regrets, bitterness, and resentment tend to overpower a lot of middle-aged women, because living a masculine life truly backfires when you realize that you have lost so much time working against your feminine nature. Unfortunately, time is the one thing that none of us can ever get back. So that's all I have to say on this for now. Being masculine dominant absolutely backfires and will have you out here being miserable. And a feminine life will bring you so much more than a masculine life ever will. So be smart, ladies. So sound off in the comment section. Is it ever too late for a woman to live a feminine life? Is it ever too late for a woman to stop being masculine? Share your thoughts, and if you want more videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe to be a part of the tribe, and I will see you in the next one.